everyone, this is Noreen from joyofcards.com and welcome to my video. All right, today I am doing a fun fold. In fact, I think I'm going to do a series of fun folds here where I'm giving you the template because, you know, whenever we're stuck in our rut, we want to pull out a fun fold, and this would be a great way to make a template to keep in your files, to look up and say, oh, here's my whatever fold. So the inspiration to this is our current paper pumpkin, which is July 2023, Fun in the Sun. And I pulled this and I was just about to make my paper pumpkin alternative video when I thought, you know, I should keep this in my record so I know when I can use this. So, but this is a great little fun fold. And what I did is I made one, I figured out the formula and made one like this. So let me share that with you. So we've got our template here, and this is just, like I said, accordion fold. If you know what it is, I would love to know, and I'll put the sticker underneath. But this is just a 5.5 by 4 1/4. So let's start out with the paper. So I got my cutter out, and we're just doing 5.5 by 4 1/4, just like so. So now what I'm going to do, and this is very, very important, especially if you've got a Stampin' Up cutter here, take the blade out. You'll thank me later because I was doing one of these templates and I accidentally cut. Because why? Because we're used to always cutting. So take your blade out, put it to the side, and that'll prevent you from doing that. So with this accordion fold, the first one we're going to make is this fold right here, the one on the left. So this is the front of the card. This is the back. So we want the fold here on the left. So I'm going to just pick a side here. And on my template, I've got here 4 1/4 by 2. Now, I will put this on my bio. I'll take a picture of it. Maybe I can figure a way to PDF it and give you a PDF. But 4 1/4 by 2. So go to 4 1/4 on this side, okay? So 4 1/4. And if you look on your cutter on the ruler here, there's a 2. So I'm going to got 4 1/4 by 2. Take the score. Now, don't score down to the number because you could always like pass it up. I would place it right over that 2 and score back. So right over the 2, and I'll do it again, score back. So right now we have a score line on our left because this is the front of that measurement. Now we're going to do the right hand side. So this is the front right here. Here's that score right there. And we're going to work from the bottom and go up. So here's my score line. It's on my left. And I'm going to take that score line and still put it up at the top. So the score line's right here, that 4 1/4 by 2. And what I'm going to do is move it down. We're going to do that first score, 1 1/4 by 2. So 1 1/4 is here, okay? And then we're going to work from the bottom up, not the top down, but the bottom up. And I'm going to get to that 2 again and move it right over the top, get to that 2. And there's lines on the side of your little thingy here. And you're going to go from the 2 and go down. Go up to the 2 again and go down. Don't go the other way because you could pass it up. Okay, so that's the first score line. The second score line is 2 1/2 by 2. And the 2's always the one on this side. Okay, so I'm going to go 2 1/2. So here's the 2 1/2 here. And I'm going to take my scoring blade here and go up to 2, go down. Go up to 2, go down. Okay. Now the third one is 3 1/2 by 2. So I'm going to go to 3 1/2, okay, by 2. So I'm going to go up to the 2, go down. Go up to the 2, go down. And then the next one, and this is the interesting thing. When I was copying this fun fold, I noticed that the fold line for the card, okay, does not line up with the fold line for the accordion. It's off by 1/8 of an inch. That was really like interesting to see. So I'm going to take this and we're going to go to 4 1/8. So I'm at 4 1/8 on top, and we're going to still do that too. So we're going to go up to the 2, score down, go up to the 2, score down, okay? The next one is 6 1/4 by 2, so I'm going to pull out my arm here and go to 6 1/4, okay? And we're going to go to that 2 again. 2, and I'm going to give it a second, score 2. So now we've got all our score lines. Now to put our cutter back on our thing here. So I'm going to put this back on. Now the arrow always goes up. So I'm going to put it back in its little house. Okay. And so the score is back on. So I just took it off so you don't accidentally cut when you're scoring, because that's what we do. All right. So now I'm going to take from the 6 1/4 to the 1 1/4 and score this line. So the first thing I'm going to do is put it in my thing here, and I am going to look in this gully right here for the end of the score line. Then I'm going to lift it up and put this down with the cutter on it, so I know where it's at. And then these lines right here will line up with your score line. So take it all the way up, and I start in the middle, I start cutting, and I work up to that score line. And you can always lift up and go, nope, I'm not there yet. Or you can try to match that up and then go, yep, that's it. And I'm going to go all the way down to the last score line here and just line it up. And I can lift it and go, yep, that's actually quite perfect. So that's my cut. Now all we have to do is fold it. And when I would open this kit, I had to actually look it up. It's like, how do you fold this thing again? You know, you don't think about those things. So the first thing you're going to fold is the fold on the left. So the front left here, take your bone folder and just give it a nice little score. I do the front and back. And so we've got that first fold there. Now we're starting from the bottom on the right. We're going to go in. Okay, it's peaks and valleys. So we're going to do a valley, and then the next one, it's actually a peak. Now we're going to go to the valley and score that under. Okay, so it's over, under, over, under, over, under. So next one, we're going to go the other way, and then the other way, and then the other way. So it'll be a peak, valley, peak, valley, peak. And then just take your bone folder here and just fold it again, and that's how you make this particular accordion card. So if you know the type of that, so I can put it on my little piece here, that'd be great. Keep these as a master. Put it somewhere where you know you're gonna like pull it out. Don't put it anywhere where you think you're gonna remember, because you never do. Because I put things in places like, where did I put that? I put it in a special place and I forgot. But this is a great thing to have, so you always have it. And that will do it for me. Now, my next video is doing the paper pumpkin alternatives, where we're going to be using this particular one. And that's it. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and you have a good day. Bye.